Ohayo gozaimasu. That was perfect timing with the music. It's almost like I planned it. I didn't plan it. Just for the record. How we all doing this morning? How we all doing? Oh, everyone. I know it's not morning for everyone else, but let's all do our morning stretches. How we all feeling? Everyone doing well? We missed Friday's stream, which is a little sad, but alas, that stuff happens when you have bad internet. I don't want to talk too much before people start funneling in, but yeah. Gonna be moving soon, which is giant hype. I have that all figured out basically now, so it's exciting. I am highly excited. Yeah. Alright. Now, do we hop into studies? We'll let people funnel in. There we go. Hey, Casper, what's up? Ohayo gozaimasu. Hisashiburi desu. Oh, hisashiburi desu. 久しぶりな気がするね。ね。Feels like it's been a minute, hasn't it? That's what happens when we miss a stream, though. So, I guess it feels natural. I guess it's normal for it to feel like an entire hisashiburi. It's funny, sometimes people, like, even friends will even say hisashiburi to each other, even if it's only been a couple of days, if they're used to seeing each other all the time. It's perceived. It's felt time instead of actual time, which is the requirement to say hisashiburi to someone. Language is fun. Language is fun. How we all doing? I'm just letting people funnel in. We can get, I guess, I don't know. We can get into our review cards, I guess, while people funnel in. I don't know. Maybe it's fine either way. Probably not going to be watching for that long tonight. Got a minor headache. I'm really tired. Yeah, you got to go to bed then. Dang. Sorry to hear that. That sucks. But, yeah, sleep will help. Sleep will help a lot with that, for sure. And it's an hour later for you, isn't it? With the daylight savings time and all that. Man, I'm really glad Japan doesn't do daylight savings time. Oh, I'm really glad about that. Daylight savings time is rough. But I mean, yeah, it's messing with you. Yeah, I don't blame you. But like, I don't know, I wish the world would just stop daylight savings time. It's so useless. It just literally just messes with everyone. And then, excuse me. Akubi shichaimashita. And then the other thing about daylight savings time is like, even the people who don't do it, they still get messed with it. You know, it still messes them up because now I have to remember what the heck time everyone else is in, and then everyone else has adjusted their schedules, but it all still is the same to me. So even people who don't participate still get messed up. So daylight savings time needs to just stop. I don't know why it still exists. Why does it exist? It's so useless.
おかげさまで。
おかげさまで。
おかげさまで。やっぱ、やっぱり。Either やっぱ or やっぱり。Either way. やっぱり運動のおかげかな。
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 はい。クリスマスツリーどこのよ。
クリスマスツリーどこ置く？
クリスマスツリーどこ置く？
I said ni in there, but whatever. Technically correct. Just not as natural. I don't know. Well, either way is natural, I suppose.
人のせいにしないの。
人のせいにしないの。
So aggressive. 人のせいにしないの。I do have you have good news. Reached unit 100, aka Iron Sold goal today. What unit is 100? What unit's 100? Why is it Iron Soul Go? Oh no. Or well, I don't, not oh no, but what? Oh, Yojijuku Go. I understand now. Okay. I was thinking, I'm like, because when I first think of Iron Soul Go, I'm thinking of like the old Japanese, like the kogo that he uses. And I'm like, wait, oh no, why are we teaching kogo in phase 1? That's where my brain went. But yes, Iron does love his Yojijuku Go, so that's also true.
姉ちゃんがうるさいせいで死んだじゃん。
姉ちゃんがうるさいせいで死んだじゃん。
That's your first time seeing Yojijuku Go, really? Besides like Iron? No, experiencing it. I don't know, can we call a native shark the wild? I don't know if I want to say experiencing it in the wild or not. But experiencing it in your studies? Maybe that's a good way to put it. In your specific studies, yeah. Which would include normal study materials or the wild. 姉ちゃん、うすらいせいで死んだじゃん。最近すっけないよね。
最近そっけないよね。
最近そっけないよね。
Did I say すっけない or そっけない? I wanted to say そっけない, but my brain might have said すっけない. I don't know. That's where we're at today. I've really seen some Yojijuku Go before. It's my first time in NS materials, but probably seen it in native materials. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, they're pretty common, so I mean the common ones are common and the uncommon ones are uncommon. Adjectives.
痛いよ、優しく触って。
痛いよ。優しく触って。
Whenever I think of it, I always just think of Isseki Nicho, 2 birds with 1 stone, but I'm pretty sure that's like the first one we actually teach. That one is probably in that lesson, right? I believe so.
ママが捨てろって言ったんじゃん。
ママが捨てろって言ったんじゃん。
You're the one who told me to throw it away. Aw. 髪型変えました。
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 It has such a 髪型変えました感じ。じゃあなんで歯にチョコついてんの？
じゃあなんで歯にチョコついてんの？
じゃあなんで歯にチョコついてんの？
Yeah, Isseki Nicho's first example makes sense. Yeah. Does indeed make sense. It's just, I think it's because of that is why it's always the first one that comes to my mind. Because it was the first one that we teach. It's a pretty common saying in Western language too. Yeah, 2 birds with 1 stone. It is pretty common. It's a good one. It's a good one. I'm trying to think of like other Yojijuku Go, but like that's always the first one. It's obvious to start with that one. Yeah, because it's the same meaning as well. It's a phrase, but it still means the same thing. Which I feel like is kind of rare sometimes.
何？私のせいって言いたいの？
何？私のせいって言いたいの？
私のせいって言いたいの? You wanna say it's my fault? You trying to say it's my fault? 静かに。
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 エマのおかげで助かったね。
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 自転車あそこで大丈夫ですか？
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 自転車 Yeah, you have to be careful, otherwise your bike is gonna get yoked by the bike police. Or whoever the heck actually takes him, I don't remember who.
郵便局まだ開いてるかな？
郵便局まだ開いてるかな？
郵便局 Mail, post office.
おじさんをからかうなよ、悪い女だな。
悪い女だな。
おじさんをからかうなよ、悪い女だな。
I love this sentence. I love this sentence. I love this voice actor.
おじさんをからかうなよ、悪い女だな。
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 God, I love this sentence.
じゃあ鍵開けとくから早く帰ってきてね。
じゃあ鍵開けとくから早く帰ってきてね。
はい、開けとく。Alright, let's hop into the main lesson then. Reviews. Brain's still turning on, but reviews are happening. Drink our ocha. 今日はほうじ茶。お talking is hard. I don't know. Sometimes everyone get those days where just talking is difficult sometimes. Or literally all the time. I had that day yesterday. It was rough. I like stuttered on everything by accident. I was like, what's going on? Why can't I talk today? Normally I can talk much better than this, but I just can't talk today. I was kind of sad. But hey, I don't know. Maybe other people understand. Alright, shiekike. Causative form. Alright, I think we might have saw this last lesson too.
遅刻を繰り返す社員を辞めさせた。
Yamesaseta. You made them
遅刻を繰り返す社員を辞めさせた。
made someone quit. 遅刻繰り返す。遅刻 is being late. 繰り返す repeat. 繰り返す. I think of that a much more anime term, but hey, that's just where I learned it first, so that's why. Alright, so this is yameru is an ichidan verb, so causative form requires dropping the final ru and adding saseru. I also found out I've already clocked in over 65 hours in Sen no Kiseki? Sen no Kiseki? In the 2 weeks I played it. Nice. 3 times as much as I thought. Nice. Yeah. Clearly it's a good game then, right? You've been enjoying it? I think it's pretty obvious you've been enjoying it, right? Finally, for Godan verbs, finally U sound becomes an A sound followed by seru. So, nomaseru is nomu kara nomaseru ni naru. When I saw yamesaseru in the sentence, I asked how they, so this is Nico speaking, I asked they how it would differ in nuance compared to kubinisuru, so to fire someone. She pointed out yamesaseru has a broader meaning. Maybe the speaker pressured the worker to quit because they couldn't legally fire them. They caused the quitting. Yeah, that's true. In Japan, companies will you basically can't fire your employees as far as I understand. It's really hard to actually fire someone. They have to do something crazy in order to actually fire them. As far as I understand, I might be wrong on that. So I'm willing to defer to someone who knows more about it. But I heard it's very, very difficult to fire a lot of employees. If you're say a shain, if you're an office worker and stuff like that, it's really tough to get fired. You really have to do something. But that doesn't mean that your boss won't make your life not so fun. If they want you to quit, So maybe that could be what it means by yamesaseru. And I caused them to quit. Great game, love it. Stop today just before investigating Old Schoolhouse for the 6th time. So I might stream a strip there tomorrow if I feel like it. Yeah. I would say if you like the game that much, I would say stream it. Why not, right? You can share that experience with other people. And have a recording of yourself going through it. Life is not like a textbook. What? So while it's nice to see a simple clause ending in saseru, in everyday speech you'll combine them with other grammatical forms. Below we'll see causative form verbs being used with patterns like te kudasai and yo. Right, your dog wouldn't stop. Great. Dog wouldn't stop having diarrhea, so you took her to the vet. She was prescribed medicine, and your dog is giving you instructions how to administer it. Your vet is giving you instructions how to administer it.
必ず食後に飲ませてくださいね。
必ず食後に飲ませてくださいね。
必ず食後に飲ませてくださいね。So, make sure to give it to her after eating. Without fail after eating meat. Alright. You send a line message to your older sister who's more experienced as a mother about your child's extracurricular
エ
activities.
リカに英会話か水泳習わせようかなって思ってるんだけど、どう思う？
エリカに英会話か水泳習わせようかなって思ってるんだけど、どう思う？
That's a interesting question. Should have them do eikaiwa or have them swim? That's interesting. I never thought that would be two options to fulfill, you know what I mean? What would you guys do? Would you have your kid take eikaiwa? If you had a Japanese kid, would you have them take eikaiwa or would you have them take suie? So swimming or English lessons? I would probably go swimming lessons because I just teach my kid English. You know what I mean? So I guess for me it's not a big deal, huh? Hey, Mileage, how are you? What's up? I'm doing well. I don't know. I mean, my brain's still turning on, but hey. Genki da yo. Genki da yo. Mileage mo genki. Saikin do? I don't know, I like to say Saikin do. Because Genki is Genki. Saikin do. How are you? What's up? What's been up? Yeah, I'm doing well. I got a lot of stuff I'm almost moved in. Like I went to the apartment people yesterday and I paid everything, which was a lot of money. God, it's so much money to move into a Japanese apartment. And yeah, just been busy. Just been so busy. It's crazy. I haven't taken suie since English lessons in school didn't work at all. Yeah, I think that's exactly what I'm thinking. Especially since we already speak English, so it's like we could just teach them English. Heck, by that time, English Native Shark would be out. I feel like use Native Shark Kid. I'm not going to teach you English now. I'll teach them. Yeah, I would definitely go swimming over English because swimming just sounds so much more fun. English sounds like a drag, especially if I can just teach it to them. Alright, you're in a meeting with the management team at your company. Horimiya wa mecha kai. Horimiyaって誰? It sounds familiar, but I don't know. It sounds familiar for some reason. Seriously, so adorable. Oh, is that an anime? Oh, is that one of the new airing shows? You suggested the new hire Yamamoto. Okay, who to send to research the market in Bangkok. Okay. Yamamoto ni ikasete mimasu?
山本に行かせてみます？
Ikasete mimasu?
山本に行かせてみます？
There we go. By that time, I'd probably be fluent in Japanese, so teaching them Japanese would be preferable to English. Oh, yeah, right. Well, okay, so from the get-go, how my brain works is, since this question is spoken in Japanese, I assume you're talking to your Japanese, like, wife or something like that. So the kid is automatically Japanese to start with. That's where my brain is coming from with this. So, yeah. That's why I'm... But yeah, I would definitely teach my kid Japanese. If my kid didn't baseline know Japanese, I mean, I'm probably going to be in Japan long term, so I imagine my kid will probably baseline know Japanese as their base language, and then I would teach them English. So, at least as far as I can think of right now, so. You get slapped by Nightbot. Oh, Nightbot, why are you so mean? Your Demon Slayer movie in 3 weeks. That's fun, though. I'm not sure. I think I finished it a little bit ago. Yo, Demon Slayer movie. So it's finally coming out outside of Japan, huh? That's exciting. It's good. It's very good. You need to watch it as soon as you possibly can, is what I'm going to say, because it's good. It's very good. I think it's actually... I want to say it's the... This is a big statement, but I want to say it's the best fight animation I've ever seen. Especially over the span of an entire movie. like how much stuff was going on. Because like, yeah, you get those crazy moments in like episodes, and like, you know, you get like a 10-minute fight or whatever, and it's pretty friggin' nuts, right? It's a whole movie though that we had to experience a fight in, you know, or however many. そうだ。日本楽しいでしょ。日本楽しいよ。日本でしょうか。If you're gonna add ka after でしょ, you want to make sure it's elongated. The screams in the theater are gonna be crazy. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, in Japan, everyone watches the movies like with like no reaction. So even if it's funny, they won't laugh. I haven't seen many movies in Japan though, but I've also heard a lot of people experiencing theaters in Japan, and they're like, nobody laughs, nobody does anything. So like, I feel bad when I laugh, and it's like, that's funny. I've only been to the yawning. I've been to the Hibike Euphonium movie in a theater, and the Kimetsu no Yaiba. Those actually might have been the only movies I've been. No, there's also been. Oh crap! I don't know. I went with Chia and Caleb to. It was like the sea. Crap! What was that movie that came out like 2 years ago now, almost? Oh no! What was it called? Oh, I'm so sad. All right. Well, I'll have to ask Caleb and Chia later because they'll remember. I think it's like Children of the Sea or something like that. And there was that song with what's his name? Kenshi Yonezuka? Kenji no Yonezuka? I never remember his name either. I'm so bad at remembering these names right now. Man, feels bad. A movie of quality to end the pandemic. Iconic. Yeah, right. I wouldn't be able to handle a Japanese theater. I'd be sobbing and they'd be like laughing. What? Because you wouldn't. Cause like language difficulties, or just because they're like sad, or because wow, my brain still turning on. We're running. We're going. Yeah, I don't know. Explain more, and then I'll understand. Names are horrible. Yeah, names can be pretty rough. It's pretty rough, but you start to get used to them. But I feel like names are probably like one of the last things that you really start to feel comfortable with when you learn a language. You know, like I'm comfortable enough with them that they're fine. But if I'm not careful, like I'll forget a name pretty quickly. But I also forget names pretty quickly in English, so I really don't mind it too much. I don't like put myself down on it specifically because Japanese names, you know what I mean? I just forget names all the time. I created a Japanese PlayStation account the other day. Potentially play Japanese games. Ooh. I need to learn enough Japanese to understand Kiseki games in Japanese. Yes, you do. Well, no, you use Kiseki games to understand Japanese. Playing and understanding them easy. It's understanding the story I'm not sure I can pull off yet. Yeah, I mean, if you replay the ones that you've already played, and that'll make it so the only real thing you're handling is the language. So you have the gameplay, you have the storyline, all this other stuff, and then all you need to worry about is handling the language. Playing and enjoying. Oh yeah, it's because I'm loud during movies. With reactions, they're silent. Oh, okay. Oh, you're loud during movies. That's funny. I'm not loud during movies. If everyone else is laughing, I'll feel free to laugh. But other than that, I just sit there with my jaw open sometimes. Like in the Kimetsu no Yaiba movie, I just sat there with my jaw open. I was like, this isn't happening. What? Oh god, the Kimetsu no Yaiba movie is so good. I should go watch that again. Yeah, basically this is saying be careful around your boss and stuff, because you can't say kakesasemashita. Say kaite moraimashita. You received them writing.
私は内科の先生に大きい病院への紹介状を書いてもらいました。
はい。
私は内科の先生に大きい病院への紹介状を書いてもらいました。
That's a long sentence right there. Playing, enjoying. Yeah. Playing, enjoying is good. But I feel like, I don't know. I feel like with video games, especially when I started them in Japanese, I just like sat down and just put everything in my, or not everything, but I put a nice chunk of stuff in my flashcards. And then like eventually there was just this line where I didn't need to do that anymore. Or like I was okay not doing it. Usually silent during movies. I haven't watched a lot of anime movies in the cinema, only Tenkinoko and something no hana o kazaro. Wakizoku? Kazo? I don't know what that first one is. I can only imagine how hype the theater will be that day. Yeah, honestly. Yeah, American theaters are very willing to get hyped, and it's a nice experience. It is quite fun. You have to tell me what your ご感想を教えてください. Let me know what you think of it. I still can't understand games. Anime is getting a lot easier to recognize things. That's good. That's good. It's so interesting because everyone says anime is like, or people will say anime is easier, but for me, anime was never easier. Like anime, I still actually am worse at anime than I am at video games. But it's just because I focused on video games, I think. But like with video games, you can take your time you can take your time. That's what I like about them. But with anime, you have to rewind and stuff, which is good because you can rewind, but you know, I don't know. I still like video games.
リサはちゃんと順番守りなさいね。
リサはちゃんと順番守りなさいね。
はい。You're at Costco with your husband? You're at your husband with your Costco on a weekend during lunchtime.
くそ混んでんね。来る時間間違えたわ。
クソ混んでんね。来る時間間違えたわ。
There it is. くそ混んでんね。It's super packed.
くそ混んでんね。来る時間間違えたわ。
間違えた。感じず、anime as such a wide variety of vocab. It's definitely harder than games. Yeah. Especially anime love to have many dialects at the same time. Well, you find plenty of games that have a lot of dialects at the same time too. But the thing is with video games is I feel like you just get to pause and take your time with it, and then you can look up everything and at least like get the words of the sentence and then like put the words, even if you can't understand the grammar of the sentence, you can learn the words from the sentence. And then you go through your studies more, and at least you'll have more of the words available. You have a bigger tool belt of vocab to pull from. So once you have grammar in place as well from your core studies, then you'll be able to handle it more. But yeah, with anime, I feel like there's also the aspect of you have to listen, and they're speaking, at a normal speed, which makes it somewhat tougher to pick up. So I feel like with games, you can just look up the kanji. You can just take a picture, even. But I was never good at listening when I was... Well, I guess I'm still learning, but I was never good at listening a while ago. So I avoided it, and then it compounded the issue. So you probably should still all be learning with anime or some sort of listening material, movies, things like that. Movies might be better because the language can be more natural. I feel like anime is easier because of the shorter phrases, lots of word sentences, context. Whereas games are just text and joy. Yeah, I suppose so. I guess it depends. It really depends on what anime and what game we're talking about, right? Like, because if we have, like, say, maybe Harvest Moon or Animal Crossing, generally I feel like those aren't too bad with like really, really wordy sentences, though sometimes they can be. But I guess anime sentences are shorter, huh? Now that I think about it. In general. Like as a big generalization. Like if you get a slice of life, probably gonna have an easier time with it. Slice of life anime. I feel that. I'm already playing most JRPGs in Japanese voices and trying to listen to what they're saying. If I have to read the dialogue, it gets a lot harder, especially with all the politics going on in Kiseki series. Yeah. Granted, the lots of slice of life moments in there too. Oh. Yeah, okay, yeah. Slice of life moments are good for learning. Depends on the anime. Try watching Dr. Stone, for instance. It's a roller coaster. Well, the thing is, okay, with Dr. Stone, I think most people don't even understand what the heck is going on in English, because there's just so much sciencey terms, you know what I mean? But hey, if you want to learn terms like that, then it's great. You know?
こら、ダメでしょ。靴は脱ぐ。
こら、ダメでしょ。靴は脱ぐ。
Take your shoes off when you stand on the seat. Or don't stand on the seat, I don't know. I don't know, even though I'm almost done with phase 1, Animal Crossing is still extremely overwhelming. Okay. Yeah, I feel like Animal Crossing Switch version is much more difficult than the 3DS version. Because of all the stuff at the start. Like in the 3DS version, it's not too bad. But the start of the Switch version was a lot to get through. Slice of Life is amazing for learning and enjoying. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I mean, I watch Slice of Life stuff anyway. So it's like, why not do that in Japanese? You know, I think that's really the big key. Is why not just do the things you enjoy and they'll be easier for you automatically. Yukai series is very easy to understand. I would compare it to Animal Crossing. Yukai? Yokai? Like Yokai Watch? Or is Yukai something I'm... Yokai Watch. Okay. Yeah, I remember I started learning with Yokai Watch on the 3DS early on, and the language was good, but I didn't know how to play the game, which made it very difficult, and then I eventually just dropped it because I'm like, I can't keep up with like the battle scenes. Like the battles were too confusing for a first time playing in Japanese only. So, since I wasn't familiar with the gameplay, it made me forget, or like it made it too difficult for me. I couldn't keep up. But the language up to that point was easy to read. So, yeah, if you're familiar with Yokai Watch, I think it would be a really good game to play in Japanese. But yeah, I had no idea what was going on with the combat. Umineko has burned that into my mind. Yeah. Man, I need to actually read. It's a visual novel, right? I need to read Umineko.
降ります。すいません。
降ります。すいません。
すいません。We'll get through this new stuff so we can just chat.
あそこ、お化け出るらしいですよ。
あそこお化け出るらしいですよ。
Cool. Who believes in ghosts? Who does? Who believes in obake? Obake is like, it's a broader term than ghost, but like monster, yeah, ghost. Obake. I think I don't, but they're creepy. You know, if the place I'm in is creepy, then I'll get
大
creeped
丈
out.
夫よ。まだ若いんだから。
大丈夫よ。まだ若いんだから。
Aw, somebody didn't pass an exam. You're still young. Yeah, it's true. Don't never give up.
うん。完全に甘く見てたわ。
うん、完全に甘く見てたわ。
Okay, rock climbing as a hobby. Rock climbing's fun, by the way. I love rock climbing. I just never do it. But like the small amount of times I have done it, it was really cool. I wonder if they have those in Japan. You're eating curry rice with your girlfriend and mix the curry and rice together. Oh, jeez.
はカレーはぐちゃぐちゃにして食べんのがうまいんじゃん。
はカレーはぐちゃぐちゃにして食べんのがうまいんじゃん。
Do people mix their curry? Like if this is Japanese curry. So like if this is like Indian curry, then yeah. You have to kucha kucha it. But if this is Japanese curry, I feel like it has to be separated. If you want to have optimal eating experience.
完全に甘く見てたわ。
I feel like ghosts do exist. There's way too much lore and history behind them to not have some kind of truth. Not the way the TV portrays them, though. Yeah, the TV is definitely always going to make it more dramatic. Yeah, I feel that.
カレーはぐちゃぐちゃにして食べんのがうまいんじゃん。
I mean,
は
like,
カレーはぐちゃぐちゃにして食べんのがうまいんじゃん。
we only have a limited amount of senses, so I feel like there's probably more. I mean, like, think just going off of, like, there's bugs who have like infrared vision, right? So like, what senses are we missing, right? So what things can we literally not just sense or experience as humans? So like, there's definitely things like that, and maybe we would describe those as ghosts or whatever. I think. 所得は神様に会われて男って簡単ですよね。ね、あ、拾われて。Right, I don't see that kanji very often. 所得 What's 所得? Let's look it up. I forget. Is that 所得 to begin with? Am I reading that right? 諸説。諸説ね。所得? Is there? No? Oh. There's definitely a toku that looks similar to this. Guess not. Guess I can't read. But yeah, there are many opinions and theories, that's for sure. Rock climbing? I don't know. Rock climbing on a climbing wall is super fun. Yeah, it is super fun. Rumors? Oh, rumors. There's definitely things we don't know, yeah, that exist, so I mean, it makes sense. I believe it. But yeah, not the way that Hollywood portrays them, at least. Like, if it was, then it wouldn't really be in doubt, I feel like. You know what I mean? Like, it would be more common knowledge.
あそこお化け出るらしいですよ。
あそこお化け出るらしいですよ。
Especially in the age of the internet.
リサはちゃんと順番守りなさいね。
リサはちゃんと順番守りなさいね。
順番守りなさいね。クソ混んでんね。
クソ混んでんね。来る時間間違えたわ。
クソ混んでんね。来る時間間違えたわ。
Something about hearing like this kind of just language on a study platform, it just makes me so happy. Because people will say this and no grammar book will teach it. And it's like, why, if we're supposed to be learning the language, then why aren't we learning everything? And now we finally have a platform that you're learning everything. It just makes me happy. It's also really fun to hear the voice actors pronounce them.
大丈夫よ。まだ若いんだから。
若いんだから。
大丈夫よ。まだ若いんだから。
降ります。
降ります。すいません。
降ります。すいません。
Be happy once phase 3 to 4 gets released myself. Yeah, I feel that. I'm looking forward to I'm looking forward to both of them. But I mean, I've been learning a lot of stuff from phase 2, which is really interesting and I didn't actually expect. Because I passed N1 like a year ago. I've been living in Japan for a while now. A couple months now. 5 months? 6? 5? 5? 4? Oh god, what is time? Whatever, like 5 months-ish. And yeah, I don't know, I'm still learning plenty from phase 2, which is really nice.
こら、
Like
ダメでしょ。
usage.
靴は脱ぐ。
こら、ダメでしょ。靴は脱ぐ。
Like not necessarily like the syntax and like what, like how to form things, but like how to make myself natural is, I'm learning a lot of that from Native Shark. Phase 2. Well, even phase 1, honestly. Phase 1 as well.
コートかわいい。買ったの？
かわいいよね。大ちゃんに買ってもらったんだ。
買ってもらったじゃなくて買わせたね。
しかも見て。リバーシブルです。
おー。
Oh. This is funny. 穴が開いたな。え何? Nature start teaching you what textbooks don't want to learn. Yeah, honestly. I'm a relatively new user, just curious, what's the average rate that units are released? Right now, I believe it's about 2 units a week, maybe 3. But yeah, we have like a mailing list that lists all of the new units that come out every week. So if you sign up if you get your email on the Native Shark website, then you should be receiving that, I believe. But yeah, generally about 2 to 3, I would say, for right now. But we are working on making that into 1 unit a day being released all the time, and which would then put it at a schedule where it releases faster than most students would be able to catch up. And that's our ideal. I mean, we want to get past 1 unit a day, but right now the goal is 1 unit a day released. That's a good question. I took a practice N5 test and was shocked at how weird everything sounded. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Because they're just trying to be super grammatically perfect, and they're not worried about sounding natural, which is so interesting to me, because you would want to, I feel like when you're learning the language, why do people learn languages? It's so they can communicate with other people. So why would you not learn to communicate in the way that people actually communicate? You know what I mean? So you think, yeah, that's a good question. It's like, why would you not learn to communicate in the way that people communicate if we're learning a language which is specifically meant for communication? It's a little odd to me. It's a little odd. But hey, I would say I don't write the books, but I guess I work on the program that is I don't know. We could technically put this in the book. I think that would kind of defeat the purpose, but I know Nico loves books, so eventually we'll probably put all the lessons in a book just for a meme. The N4 sample test sounded super weird when I did it a while ago, around halfway through phase 1. I think it was. Yeah, it was. It was. As someone who has taken the Japanese language proficiency test 3 times and done all the practice stuff, the official practice stuff, it's weird. It's weird. It's a very weird language. It's I think that's really one of the biggest strong points, like one of the biggest selling points about Native Shark as well. Well, actually, I don't know. There's a lot of them. First, you don't have to think about what you need to study and when, which is huge. It helps you build a habit because it helps you stay consistent and not over push yourself, which is really nice. Because some people will treat studying Japanese as I'll do this in 6 months and then I'll be fluent. It kind of doesn't work that way unless you literally have like 10 hours a day every day to put into it. And for people who, I don't know, if you ask me, that would drive me insane. So for like most people, for the vast majority of people, then like you just worry about consistency. So not only doing a lot in a short amount of time, but doing a consistent amount over a long period of time. You know, that's what got me to the level I'm at right now, is I just showed up and I didn't not show up. And eventually you're going to learn that way. And it still won't take like a stupid amount of time. I could still pass the N4 sample test, but it was uncomfortably textbook formal. Yeah, it's weird. Iwakan kanjiru ne. You feel like this weirdness about it all. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to like when everything is released, like when we have all like the phases out, especially, or like even just more of phase 2, honestly, then it'll be more apparent, I think. And then we'll also have more students who have gone through it who can say one way or the other how their experience is with Native Shark and all that. And it'll be a lot, I don't know, more, coherent isn't the right word, but it'll be a lot more obvious, maybe. It'll be a lot more obvious. Because like right now, obviously, like I work at Native Shark, so we have to prove with action instead of words, you know, like, because these are my thoughts, right? I have to prove it with action. I'm gonna grab some more tea and then just want to chill with the stream for a second, and maybe we'll hop on Minecraft or something in a little bit. Alright. Tadaima modorimashita. I'm back. Alright. Man, I am looking forward to my apartment. God. Finding an apartment is so much stuff to do. Sorry I haven't been on Minecraft to build any new structures. I've just been busy with other stuff. Yeah. A certain video game. I feel that. It's all good. Yeah. I've been so busy I haven't really been able to get on Minecraft much at all, which makes me sad because I want to, but I've had so much of my life to figure out recently. So yeah, apartment is huge. Apartment, I will be moving in less than a week now, and I am so excited. Yesterday we went to, and by we I mean Chia and I, we went to the apartment company, and we got through the bill and all the paperwork and blah 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 blah. And then yeah, next week they're gonna give me the key. I paid for everything, and it's just so exciting. But there was so much paperwork. Oh my god, we literally spent like over an hour on paperwork, and then like I'm sitting there writing addresses and stuff. And then Chia is also writing addresses next to me. And I'm sitting there just scratching away at the kanji. And then I'm like halfway done. And she's like, all right, I'm done. I'm like, what the heck? Which makes sense. I mean, she's Japanese, so of course she can write fast, right? Definitely haven't been binging a certain JRPG that you've already mentioned. Definitely a handful of times. No, for sure. Is it hard getting an apartment in Japan like Fukuoka? That's a good question. I think there's a lot of variables. I mean, if you get, my experience is Fukuoka, and then what I've heard from other people who have tried to move to Japan and all this. As a foreigner, it's generally more difficult to get an apartment, and that's just kind of ended there. That's a period. That's just how it is, because people are less willing to rent to foreigners, because foreigners are on visas, and visas expire sometimes before the lease, and then they end up going home, and then what do? Now you're out X amount of money, and then you gotta find everyone, and it's super sudden and crap, right? So that's why in general apartments are harder to get as a foreigner here. So like your options are going to be limited. You just kind of have to be willing to accept that. So like the first apartment I applied for here, I didn't pass the inspection. I forgot the reason the person working with me gave me, but she was like, yeah, it was the insurance company that insures the apartment or something like that didn't approve me. And I didn't get the reason why, but I imagine it probably had something to do with me being a foreigner and or no history of renting an apartment before. Those are probably the big reasons. So, and that's how it is. That's just how it is. You deal with it. And then, yeah, I tried another apartment. We put in the application for that, and then boom, I toru the shinsa. So they call it shinsa as an inspection like process, and then totta. I passed it. So I passed that, got through that, and that was there's so much writing. There's so much writing every time you want to do an application, and it's in Japanese, so you have to write the kanji and all that. Thankfully, when you're writing kanji, you don't have to memorize them. I just had my phone out with all my addresses, and I was just kind of glancing over. And I mean, that's probably why it took so long. But like, yeah, so if you ever need to memorize something, if you live in Japan, the only writing you need to memorize, you should know kana. You should know how to write kana without any issue, because that's going to be really helpful. Other than that, just know your address in kanji, and that's all you need to know how to write. You know, you can maybe practice that a couple times. I think, yeah, no, I haven't even practiced that yet myself. So, yeah, practice kanji of your address, and then don't worry about the rest, really. Because writing is a lot of effort for not much return. Because most people just don't write, you know. So if you don't enjoy it, don't do it. And you can always do what I do. And just scribble with your phone out. No one will judge you, I promise. And if they are, they're just mean. But yeah, most of the time, like when I say like, oh, sorry, I'm like taking a while to write or something like that, and they'll be like, no, you're good. You're fine. Like, you're doing this in not your native language, so we respect it and take your time, is usually what I hear back. Always what I hear back, maybe. I mean, maybe there's like times where they don't mean that, but I don't know. You're giving them a break. It's nice. So you're giving them time off. I don't know, to just let them zone out. It's funny. Gotta admit, I can read hiragana and katakana fluently, but I still need to look at a phone to remember how any kana other than K and R will look. Yeah, I mean, hey, that's gonna take a while. I remember the first time I went to write kana and like anything, like I had been studying Japanese for like a year and a half, so I was super comfortable with kana. And when I remember, and like hiragana, katakana, it was fine. But I remember the first time I went to actually write it, I was like, wait a second, I have no idea how to do this. Because I had only ever studied the production portion of it. So that was a funny experience. So yeah, I don't know. I generally recommend write the kana. Know how to write the kana. I guess especially if you're coming to Japan. If you're coming to Japan, you should probably know how to write the kana. But you probably won't need to unless you're gonna be living here. You know what I mean? How does this kana look again? Yeah, I know. It's so much of that. I feel that so much. Yeah, I was like completely lost the first time I tried. Like I even tried to write the kanji for like me, for like I. This one. That one. And I'm like, I don't know how to do this. I think, was it this one? It might have been, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't this one, but it was something simple, air quotes, like this. And I'm like, did I do this right? I have no idea. And I tried to write it from memory, and I was completely lost. It's like, oh, whoopsies. Meh. The kanji for meh. That's a nice word to have kanji for. That'd be good. But yeah, so writing's fun. Writing takes a while. Just be prepared. Basically, that's really the biggest pain point of doing anything in Japan is everything requires a lot of writing. And that's basically it, really. Do they use American credit score? No. They haven't asked me like any of my American information. I think my bank asked for my social when I opened it. And I think that's the only American information I've really been asked. Oh, the bank also asked me where my American address is, which is weird because I live here, really. So like I guess you'd need an address in America as well, but I don't know why they would expect you to be renting to every person to every American in Japan to be like renting out 2 places at once. I don't know. Maybe they just expect you to have your parents' house or something. I don't know. But that was weird. That's something I didn't expect. But it's also not a big deal. It's not like I don't think they would even check and like validate. So like whatever, either way, really. But yeah, no, they don't use any American. Because I mean, like, what do other foreigners do, right? Like, oh, you're not an American, we can't check your credit score. So I think that's probably why some companies will be more strict with foreigners, because they have no history that they can check, versus at least with Japanese citizens and people who have been living here for a while, they at least have a history and they'll know about, you know, they'll know if they're gonna get like screwed out of the lease or whatever, you know what I mean? Or if like if someone's not gonna pay, you know what I mean? So yeah. But yeah, getting an apartment, it's fun. I'm looking forward to having better internet, that's for sure, because I'll be able to upgrade my internet. And interesting enough, apartments come with internet for free, some of them. So like there was one apartment I was looking at that was like 200 down for free. It was crazy. Yeah, if you have more questions, feel free. Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun experience overall. I mean, I did it all in Japanese, so I don't know if you have like if you're like a beginner in Japanese, I don't know how smoothly it would go. We're looking forward to better quality on Friday morning streams. I know, right? God, I know. We'll only have like a week left of bad quality streams, assuming my internet isn't trash and I need to upgrade it. Hopefully my internet is fine and then I can just be fine. But so yeah, like right now I have free internet from the apartment. Depending on how good that is, I might need to upgrade it and then figure something out, right? But yeah, hopefully it'll be good. We're gonna see. I'm really excited to see. Oh man, it's only 6 days. It's 6 days away, but it feels so far. It feels so far. I want to be done with it. I want to be moved in. I can't wait. Only a week left of 2-minute latency. Yay. Yeah. Honestly though, I might have to take a break from stream on next Tuesday, so next week, because all my stuff is coming in. So like I have a couple of things from like Caleb and Shay are giving me some like a piece or two of furniture, or however much furniture, and I am getting that delivered with Kuroneko, so like one of the mail services, and that is going to get delivered basically right during my stream time, or it was 9 to 12. It was 9 to 12, so it's right after my stream time. But I'm not sure how I don't know how set up I'll be for that move in the first place, because like I need to bring my computer over and all that stuff and have a desk. So yeah, it's probably gonna have to take a break, but hey, that's okay. That's okay. I'm so excited. I'm waiting until after my trips and finishing my lessons at Java Experience before I move there. Yeah, having a trip there is fun. You definitely want to at least come here once on a trip before you would decide to move here, just to be sure. Maybe you don't. I don't know. I feel like there's probably people who have come here, like they'll get like an English teaching job, come here, and then that's their first time here, and then that's how they live it, right? I feel like that there's probably a good amount of people that do that, right? I don't think you necessarily need to come here on a trip beforehand, but it was probably a good idea just so you know what you're getting yourself into at least a little bit. Because I mean, like, yeah, there is I don't know, I feel like people who want to move to Japan, they know they want to move to Japan, so they don't necessarily need to live here for a while to know. But probably should take a trip at least. That said, taking a trip to Japan and living in Japan are two completely different experiences. Because when you on your first trip, everything is new, right? You're gonna be super excited, and it's crazy. It's so much fun. Oh, it's so much fun. My first trip to Japan, my second trip to Japan, it was so much fun. Everything was new. Everything was cool. Everything was worth exploring. Even a grocery store was new and exciting, right? Because nothing is the same, but everything is also the same. So when you take a trip here, you realize that nothing is the same, and then when you move here, you realize that everything is the same. I feel like is how it is. Also have to take N1 and N2. Yeah, they do those tests twice here instead of once a year in America, so it does make it easier. Everyone I've heard of who's moved to Japan has visited it before making that choice, but the more chaotic option does sound exciting. Yeah, it does sound exciting. It's an exciting option. But I think it is probably a good choice to visit before you choose to move to somewhere, no matter where it is. So just to have that experience, or have that knowledge of what you're actually going into. Everything is the same except people speak Japanese, so it's already 50% more epic. Yeah, that is true though. I do enjoy it here because I get to use the language that I've been having so much fun with for so long, like in everyday life, all the time. So that is honestly a huge and 100% harder to find your way around. I don't know, I feel like you do get used to it. At first it's very confusing, or it can be very confusing, but you do get used to navigating and like the addresses and how like all they're separated by blocks and like street names don't really exist. It's usually pretty fine once you get used to it. It did confuse me at first though. Like on my first and second trip, I did get lost plenty of times. But also on my first and second trips, I would literally walk aimlessly and intentionally get lost just to find cool stuff. And that's a fun thing to do in Japan is walk aimlessly, because you'll find so much cool stuff, you know? And like sometimes you'll stumble upon stuff that's famous and you didn't even know you're headed towards it. That happened to me a lot in Tokyo. You know, take a trip at the end of the year. Yeah, it's super worth it, assuming hopefully everything will be open by then, because I still have no idea when I'm getting my vaccine. I think they're starting older populations, like with maybe even this week, I don't know, but I think they're starting older populations really, really soon, and then that rollout will take like 2 months or something, and then who knows what will happen after that. So I'd say probably minimum of 2-3 months before I could even start thinking about having my vaccine. So a little bit of a bummer. No one's really saying anything, so I don't have enough information to say anything about it, really. No one has enough information to say anything about it, unless something new came out since the last time I checked, which was maybe a handful of days ago, like a week, maybe. Yeah, I find the idea of no street names being a little hard to wrap your head around. You do get used to it though, because I mean, like, all the buildings are named. Like, all the buildings are on their own blocks. Again, all the buildings are on their own block, and then like each building is labeled within that block, and then you just kind of don't need street names once you have that, you know. Getting lost when you're visiting a foreign country is spontaneous, unplanned sightseeing. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. Yeah, that's how I feel about it as well. Yeah, I mean, there was a couple of sites where I was like, yeah, no, I would definitely want to go to here and here and here. But there were just as many days of I'm just gonna go walk around and see what I find. Because both are so much fun. And especially now that I live here, the walking around and seeing what I find is almost more cool, because then it makes me more familiar with like my neighborhood or whatnot. You know what I mean? You're getting your second vaccine tomorrow, though. Ina. Yeah. If only. At least a lot of the rest of the world is relatively on top of it. So, but yeah, walking in Japan is super easy. So I do like to just kind of stroll around and explore. Biking is also really easy here too, so that's nice. It's very true. Yeah, you kind of walk everywhere in Japan. I mean, you don't need a car necessarily, unless you're trying to go to like a specific like shrine in the mountain or something like that, or like an onsen or a ryokan. You can kind of just like not have anything and be fine as far as a car. As far as the car goes. Pretty much summed up in my trip to Norway 5 years ago. Had no clue where I was going, but ended up seeing a lot of the area by accident. Exactly. Yeah. And it's so much fun, isn't it? And like you see all this stuff where like you wouldn't have explored that otherwise. You would never have seen that otherwise. So, yeah. It's just so much worth. It's so worth it. It's so worth it. I had so much fun on my first trips to Japan. Went to Tokyo. I mean, there was like stores and like things like that where I was like, oh, I know I need to see this. So I know I wanted to see like Don Quixote, because everyone makes videos about Don Quixote. And I mean, I ran accidentally into, so like when I went to visit Don Quixote, I ran into the Shibuya Godzilla movie theater. So like the movie theater that has Godzilla just hanging out over it. And I didn't even know that I was about to stumble on that. So when I did, I was like, oh, this is the thing that's super, I've seen all over the internet. This is cool as hell. And then you get this feeling of excitement. Super fun. Even stumbled upon a couple of geocaches, even though I wasn't looking for them at all. Wait, I don't know if I know what a geocache is. One of which was on top of a mountain. What's a geocache? Outdoor recreational activity. Oh, hide and seek containers? Eh? So people would just like leave stuff around? And then basically modern day treasure hunting? Okay, so people will leave like types of treasure basically for other people to find, and then you can just leave stuff too. I don't think I've ever heard of this before. Whoa. Huh. Okay, and then it just has a bunch of cool stuff in it. That's really cool. I don't think I've ever heard of this before. Yeah, this would be good to put on top of a mountain. Geocache. How do you guys... It's really popular here in Canada? Interesting. I feel like I should have heard of this by now. Maybe I have and I just don't remember right now. Interesting. You get a set of coordinates online, find a catch and take a small item and trade it with some trinket you bring. Oh, I think it got quite popular here when the world got shut down. Oh, okay, so this is like kind of a new activity then, huh? Interesting. Yeah, I had no idea about this, but this looks like that looks fun. I would love to hike up a Japanese mountain and find some sort of cool little thing here. Things you should never put in a geocache. Something that can spoil, I would imagine. Yeah. Something that can spoil is probably a big no-go. You need a handheld GPS. Oh, okay. It's been around since at least 2005. Oh, okay. But maybe popularity has been rising since the world got shut down. Okay. Just need a handheld GPS. Oh, sorry for yawning so much. My brain has been nonstop going, and it's been quite tiring. All right, you need a handheld GPS. So because I've seen handheld GPSs when people are going through, like, there was some guy who walked through, I think it was Norway, in a straight line, and he had a handheld GPS. Are those easy to navigate with? Like, I've never used one before. I don't know anything about them. I guess it's コツ掴んだら多分大丈夫だね。If you get the hang of it, it's probably fine, right? コツ掴む。コツを掴んだら多分大丈夫かな。It's probably fine. Alright, I'm booting up Minecraft right now, by the way. You can take a look at some stuff. I did it a lot when I first learned about it in 2005. That it kind of faded. Pokemon Go made it popular again. Oh, right. And then Pokemon Go died. COVID came and it became popular once more because people needed something to do. That makes sense. Yeah. Pokemon Go blew up and then immediately died. That was funny. I played Pokemon Go and immediately was like, no, this is not my game. I don't like Pokemon Go. So like I quit it after like a week. And then all my friends were like, why are you quitting? It's so much fun. And I'm like, you'll quit in a month, just believe me. And then they did. And so did everyone else. There was just like nothing to do. If you could battle Pokemon in a way that was actually cohesive and not really laggy and completely different from the normal Pokemon system, then it would probably be a really fun game. If I could run around, collect Pokemon in real life and just battle them and use them as a normal Pokemon game, that would have made it so much more fun. I hated Pokemon Go. I didn't enjoy Pokemon Go. I didn't hate it. I think it was cool. Like, the concept was cool and it got a lot of people really excited to do things. So like overall it was fine, but I personally didn't like it that much because I don't know, there was just more, there was more stuff to do. Like, I think there were better games to play. I'm never really generally a fan of phone games to begin with, so I think that's also, I have a general bias against them. And when they did the Pokemon Go capture system in Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu, I think it ruined the game. I didn't enjoy that. Like, I'm not allowed to fight wild Pokemon anymore. And now I have to do this like throwy thing. It drove me crazy. Honestly, Pokemon Go had a surprisingly long lifespan. Yeah. No, people are, dude, I'll still see. Have I seen? I know last year I saw a lot of people still playing Pokemon Go on the train. Because like train stations, people would just ride the like Tokyo Loop and play Pokemon Go on it. I think I did see it again this year, or like last year as well, in 2020, end of 2020. So a couple months ago. I think I still saw people playing it. Like, you'll see people in full business suits and whatnot playing Pokemon Go. It's so much fun. They'll just be riding on the train. But yeah. It was a little off. Yeah, it was a little like, I don't know, just too different from the normal Pokemon for me to really stay connected to it. Except when people would gather at random spots and literally claim to own the place because Pokemon Go even got a ban in public areas in my town. Oh my god, that's funny. Yeah, I guess there were a lot of those issues, huh? As far as mobile games go, it's far from my favorite. Yeah, I played mobile games when I was in high school, and things like Jellycar and stuff like that. And Jellycar, I love Jellycar, but now I guess that's like super out of date, so I can't even play it anymore. And then I don't know, I guess I just play my, like, if I'm gonna play a mobile game, I don't know. I guess I just read now or something. I'm so intelligent. Oh man, I'm mobile games. Do people not read? No, but like I guess I just read now because it helps me practice my Japanese, and it's ReZero, and I really like ReZero. God, what a pretentious thing to say. I can't play Pokemon Go because I can't use my phone without Wi-Fi. Oh yeah. Yeah, that would. I mean, you can get a mobile Wi-Fi box, but that's still extra money, so it's like meh. I know people will do that when they travel to Japan a lot. Only good thing about it that brought people outside. But nowadays, if you stand outside with your phone, people assume you're just playing Pokemon Go. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean that was the good thing is it got people outside. It got people making communities. Like there was good that came out of Pokemon Go for sure. Like people formed teams, people made friendships. Like I don't know. I think it was a net positive, but I just never really got into it myself. You ever played Another Eden? I can't say I have. Is that something similar to Pokemon Go? Because I know there was another game that was literally Pokemon Go minus the Pokemon skin, and then Pokemon Go just kind of like did exactly that, but added Pokemon as the outer skin, and that made it blow up. You know. But Another Eden. Let me look that up. Another Eden? Role playing. Okay. I heard it was really popular in Japan, like top mobile game. Okay. I mean, I could believe it. I feel like maybe I've heard of this, but oh yeah, I feel like I definitely see ads. Images, are this images safe? I hope the images are safe. Okay. This certainly looks like something that would be released in Japan. Like, look at this one. That is definitely an ad I've seen somewhere. Like this. Yeah. I haven't played it though. No. The heck is going on here? Oh hey, it's the Persona 5 gang. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like there is a lot of mobile games and I just can't keep track of them. But mobile games are super popular in Japan. So I don't know. It has references to Persona 5 and Tales series. Oh, okay, Tales of series. Yeah, it sounds, I don't know. I just don't play mobile games. Like I just have no interest in mobile games. When I want to play a really good game, I'll play a 3DS game, a Switch game, or a Persocon game, a computer game. But like I don't know, mobile games like with their gacha mechanics, and my phone is kind of old, so they all run slow anyway. And then I don't know, there's like the time gating, and I hate time gating. Like one of the big reasons that one of the times I quit World of Warcraft was when they did the time gating for like in Warlords of Draenor. It's like, why are you doing this? This is completely artificial. And it was rough. So it's like, I don't know, there's a bunch of mechanics and a bunch of reasons I don't like mobile games in general, but like people who play mobile games are fine. Like obviously, like if you like mobile games, then continue to like mobile games and enjoy them to your heart's content. I encourage it, but they're just not for me. I generally don't really play mobile games either. I've always preferred PS4 or Switch for playing games. Yeah. I like 3DS. I just like the 3DS so much. 3DS is so good. I just can't get enough of it. No, I haven't actually picked up my 3DS in so long because like no games have been coming out for it, obviously, because it's now an old console or an old system. It makes me sad, but alas. Also, gacha is the randomized path to poverty. That's funny. It's kind of true though. If you're not careful, you spend a lot of money on gacha. That's the other thing. Yeah, people spend a lot of money on gacha games. I like all games, but lately phone games have gotten my attention. Yeah, I know like Jacob has gotten into phone games as well too recently, and like there are definitely some phone games that have really deep mechanics, and that's really cool. But I just haven't given them like enough of a try, you know. Like I'm sure there's plenty of phone games that I would enjoy that are not kind of like dirty mechanics, you know, like super intense time gating and gacha and all this stuff. But I don't know. I feel like like I see games and they'll have like autoplay features and it's like, so you boot up the app and you press autoplay and you put your phone down and you're playing the game. This confuses me. I don't understand this logically. Like I do understand it because like obviously you won't do as well if you're manually playing. You're gonna do a lot better than autoplay. So like I do kind of understand it, but it's weird. It's weird to me. Stupidest thing I ever heard about gacha was someone who stole $2 million from the company he worked at, spent it all on gacha by the company he worked for. Wait, he stole from, so he was making a gacha, so he worked at a gacha game company. He stole $2 million from the company and then put it into the company so he could get $2 million worth of gacha from that game he was like helping contribute. Is that what I'm wondering? Am I hearing that right? Oh my god. Yeah. I don't know. You ask me, the guy sounds like a genius. That's funny. Oh god. A little surprised he got caught. Yeah, how about that? How about that? He got caught? No way. What a giant brained person. Hey, all the money went back into the company. It's not a big deal. Dude, how do you spend $2 million on gacha? Can people do that? How do you do that? You know how many hours it's got to take? Because like, what's the biggest pack you can open? Like $100 or something? And how long does that take to open? So how many hours does it take to spend $2 million on gacha stuff and rolls and all that? He definitely didn't open them all, right? Like he just couldn't have before he got caught, right? Right? Come on. $2 million. That's insane. That's so crazy. Gacha games are silly. I try to avoid them because I don't want to get caught up in them. If I'm going to spend money, I'd rather spend it on something that I know will be cool. Like, I'd rather spend $60 on a Switch game than $60 on, like, a couple of rolls in a game that I'm playing. You know what I mean? But that's me. That's just how I operate. Think of it as someone... Yeah, if they have hundreds of millions in their bank account, they can easily spend $2 million on a mobile game. Yeah, that's true. If you're filthy rich, then I guess that's chump change for you, which is kind of crazy. It was a pretty long period, I think. Nice. Oh, so he was probably like funneling the money, and it slowly added up to 2 million. A criminal mastermind, yeah. A criminal mastermind. Oh man. Alright, 1 second, checking. Oh hey, there's a new 21 Pilots song coming out or something on May 21st. That's exciting. I got a DM on Discord. Anyone listen to 21 Pilots? They're good. You should check them out if you haven't. Alright, I think it's we've been chatting for a minute now, so I think it's probably good about time to swap over to Minecraft, I'd say. So we're gonna look for a game to capture. Then eventually we'll have Minecraft captured. There we go. But yeah. Criminal masterminds, they're video game people. Yeah, I'm also thinking about I know a guy who almost went into debt. There are people who go into debt over video games. No, that's a very real thing. That's a very real thing. It's kind of crazy, but like Yeah. Because I know like you can ban yourself from like casinos. I'm updating the game right now. I know you can like ban yourself from casinos, but like you can't ban yourself from a mobile game. You know what I mean? It's kind of crazy. I'd rather spend like $100 on Hajimari no Kiseki than $1 on a gacha game. At least I know I'm gonna get my value, like my money's worth. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, at least you know what you're getting when you spend $100 on a video game. That like if it's like a PS game or a Switch game or whatever. But if you're doing a gacha game, oh what the heck? It's not dark. It's not nighttime right now. 夜もしくは雷雨の時のみ寝ることができます。You can only sleep during night or a thunderstorm. That's not 1100. That's 1100. It's 11,000 yen. Yeah. Oh yeah. Did I say 1100? Was these? My bad. Yeah. 11,000. It's so crazy. Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing. Is like I would rather know what I'm getting. But like there are people who just like to gamble, and that's just kind of how it is. So like I get it. Like I understand it. I don't feel that same desire, so I can't say I fully understand it. But I do understand that there are people who feel that way. You know what I mean? These trees on top of my house. But yeah, I don't know. Like, see, like I spend like what, $20, $30 on Minecraft, and I know I'm getting into Minecraft. If I spend $20 and $30 on gacha, who knows what I'm getting out of that? Like now they have regulations where you have to like put the your percentages of what you're gonna get, which is nice, but it's still just gambling on a video game. I don't know. It's personally not for me. If people want to do that, then I guess feel free to do that. And if people do that, because look at the money that gacha games make. You know, there's a reason that devs do it that way, because look at the money gacha games make. It's crazy. Let's go to the mining world and grab a bunch of gravel. I want to farm gravel because I want to make a good aquarium. Oh, let's make some torches. So I said 1100. Oh yeah. Alas, it do be like that. I think it don't be like that, but it do. So I'd rather spend 1100 on. I said it again. 11,000 on a deluxe edition of a game I could get for 2/3 the price on the regular edition, plus some DLC, rather than any on a gamble. I agree. I think a bunch of gravel in my chest. If you need some, feel free to take some. Oh, sweet. Thank you. I think I'm gonna. How much is a bunch of gravel? How much does that necessarily mean? Gacha are expensive and rigged. I don't know if I would call them rigged, because now they tell you exactly what the percentages are. But they're definitely expensive. That's for sure. All right, let's see how much gravel we have here. I need a more know what a bunch means. Lifehouse Same. Hey, there was an Enderman here. Wait. Was it over here? No. Oh. Barrels. Taru. Wrong entrance. Oh no. Oh no. This one. Oh no. This one. Oh no. Oh wait, yes. もうちょっと気をつけてね. Is this dangerous over there? Here's the gravel. Thank you. That's plenty. A lot of golden shovels over here, my dude. What are you doing with all these shovels? Oh my god, look at all that glass. Oh my god, look at all that glass. You have a little bit of glass here, sir. Jetty, jetty, jetty. 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 Arigatou gozaimasu. I'm just thinking of the, in Fire Force, there's that person who just says Jetty all the time. The house is underneath Lifehouse Same. Someone dropped a new Eltrilla. Yeah, I need to go get mine. I have a bit too much glass, I suppose. Yeah, you do have a little bit of glass. I don't know if I'd call it too much yet, but I'm looking forward to whatever structure you are thinking of building with that much glass. That's for sure. It will definitely be interesting to see. How do we do that again? Something like this, right? Oh, right. You have to turn bone meal into this stuff before you can actually use it. It's so weird. Because bone meal used to be just normal dye. Okay. There we go. Boom. 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 Okay, there we go. Put over here. Put the sand away. Look at all this. Look at all this. This is perfect. I plan on building a giant maze out of glass, but I'm worried it might break the no trolling rule. If you build it like... No, it's not fun. That should be fine. I don't see why that would break a rule. I don't see why that would... Should be fine. I mean, like, if you build it in the middle of the spawn, then obviously that's going to be a little bit troll. But if you build it, like, say over in these trees over here or something like that, like over here, wherever, then that would just be funny. I'd love to see a giant glass maze. You could drop in from the top and try to find your way out or something. And maybe we can make like pistons so it is like semi-randomized so people can't actually memorize the route. That'd be fun. I'd be down for that. But also the pistons, obviously, those would have to change somewhere or somehow. But yeah, if you had pistons and you could make it so you can't go on certain paths or something. Or maybe it like changed with intervals so people would get trapped. No, don't trap people. I'd build it somewhere a bit up in the sky with a couple literal dead ends. So you'd fall out. As long as have something, this maze is dangerous or something like that. That sounds funny, honestly. Yo, look at all this stuff though. Dude, it is going. We are going. And we have much more structures. Oh yeah, we have also over here. Do we have anything? We need stuff over here now. I want to build something else over there. Over like in this area. I mean, I know we need a path going out here because the aquarium is going to be over here. But look at that. We also need some buildings in the middle, but that's fine. That's fine for now. It's cool. It's cool to have the server active and people are still building stuff, and yeah, it's just a nice little community thing. We need to find a way to learn Japanese a little bit more with it though. I feel like there's probably more ways I can use Japanese right now, like all the time, like as I'm just hanashiteru aida as I'm speaking. だけどどうやって一番いい方法はあんま分かんないから適 適当に話した方がいいかな。I just feel like this is gonna kill me almost. Alright, sweet. Time to harvest. and now we wait. But doing it with pistons might be fun. Yeah, I think like pistons would be good. Warning, do not attempt to go through this maze without an Etria equipped. Eltra equipped. Failure to comply may result in serious injury or death. Yeah, if you just had that, then I think that would be fine. As long as they know that this is dangerous, then it's fine. Should be fine either way. Whew. And yeah, now we just, here comes the mining. Here comes the mining. How much more do we have? Oh man. I want to build a giant aquarium, so we need a lot of this stuff. Like it feels like so much right now, but when you're actually building it, it feels like it's like actually so little. We'll be on our way. We're on our way soon, stream. Of building the aquarium. I guess we just kind of have to like get started though. Also, I should probably cook some of that sand so I get some glass. So I can start having like the fish actually swimming around and stuff. I'm not sure if there'll be any reward for going through the maze though. Yeah, I don't know if you need one. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe some small reward. A long way to go. Yeah, it was a long way. Alright. Here we go. That's where the last one is. Almost. Here we go. We almost have all of it. Sleep so we don't get blown up by a creeper. Alright. Concrete, powder. Powder is what we need. Oop. The concrete farm is real. But yeah. I don't know. It'll be cool. It'll be cool once we have I'm looking forward to the aquarium because I have a picture of it, of the aquarium in Fukuoka. I believe it is it SeaWorld? No. Marine World. So Marine World. Marine World is what it is. Marine World. And I went there last year. I want to go there again this year, but I just haven't had the chance to go yet. But it was so cool. Like the lighting and everything, the ambiance that they can create with that stuff. And they'll like have jellyfish and tanks, and they'll like illuminate the jellyfish. It's a dark room, and you get to see the jellyfish really well. And they're like, you know, pink lights, purple lights, all this stuff. Like, obviously we can't do that in Minecraft, but I do want to create rooms with like really good ambiance. Ambiance? I don't know. I think that would be really fun. So, and the outside of Marine World is white, which is why we're doing so much freaking concrete powder over here. We're gonna have some concrete blocks to build the exterior with, and we'll figure out something for the inside. And it's also in a bay, so I'm also trying to replicate that as well, which is why I have the location way far over there. It's big hype all around, but I just haven't had enough free time to really go into it, because I want to do it off stream as well, so you guys don't have to sit with me on the whole building process and like this kind of like farming process of just like building up items. I don't know, hopefully it's not too boring because we're talking also as well. But yeah, I want to do more off stream and have more development, and like I want to also work on building the diamond economy, which is going to be nice. But I just haven't had the time, sadly. Well, I guess I'll go to bed. I ended up staying up for about as long as I usually would stay, even though I said I wouldn't be staying. Yeah, that's actually true. You did say you were gonna not be on for too long. So, all right, yeah, you go to bed, go get a good night's sleep. Hopefully, the headache will go away. You can see. Wait, can you see Sama Dokkan from up there? This one? Or yeah, that one. Yeah. There it is. It's pretty cool. It's right on the edge of everything. Yeah, we can see like almost everything up here. The mob farmer. There's those. This is where the railroad starts, and or the subway starts, and it goes all the way over to here, to there actually. Oh, we have a quarry. Didn't notice that before. We have a quarry. I'm gonna go check that out a little bit later. The bridge going off to, I believe, Earsley's. And Lakeside Stage, you can see, yeah, the Lakeside Stage right there. Dude, big facts, big facts. You see everything from up here. I feel like we do need, you know how like there's like Fukuoka Tower and like Tokyo Tower and all that? We need a tall tower where we can just see everything. That's not a mob farmer. Where we can just look down and see everything. Maybe that's what I build right there. Oh, do we put the aquarium on hold so I can build that actually? I think I actually might do that. Summit Tower. We could have it be like made of like blue and white or something like that. That would be cool. Hey, Jason, good morning. How are you? Ohayou gozaimasu. Is it morning for you? It's morning for me, but yeah, we're talking about building all sorts of cool things in Minecraft. So I want to do, and I just thought of it because I'm trying to farm all this for an aquarium. But yeah, I think a tower would be really nice. A Same Tower. That would be really cool. And I think right above on that hill is exactly where we should do it. Alright, yeah. Go to bed. Go to bed. I'll see you later. Here we go again. With the, yeah, just sitting here. Mining this away. I don't know. It's fine because, like, it still creates a nice opportunity to talk to everyone. So, can't complain. Can't complain. Well, that's good. That's good. Glad to hear it. Yeah. Life has been busy. For me, at least. Life has been very, very busy. Apartment's almost done, though. So I'm moving in next week. So that's the bulk of my busyness in life. Well, that's a nice chunk of it, at least. So I'm looking forward to that being done, and then the internet will be more stable, hopefully. And if it's not, I can at least upgrade it instead of being in a share house where the internet that I get is the internet that I get. 8:45 here. Oh, okay. I'm Artness and Twitch. Oh, okay. God, there's so many different usernames. Now I'm like, okay, now I know you. Like I've seen. You're Jason Guest on Twitter too, I believe, right? Okay, you're Artness. Okay. Now everything is clicking. Yeah, everything's going well though. Everything is going well. It's really nice. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm just looking forward to it so much because, like, honestly, it's the first time that I've actually lived completely on my own, ever. Because, like, the share house, I'm technically living on my own, but I still do have people out here. And, like, I'll see them, like, if I go to the kitchen or whatever, and all this stuff. So, like, technically it's on my own, but technically it's also not. So it's my first hitorigurashi. So first living on my own. Because, you know, I've always lived with, like, family. And, like, after I moved out of my parents, I lived with my brother. And all this stuff. And then I lived with friends. And... oh. Twitch is my son's account. Oh, I see. I see. But yeah, fun times. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be cool. How do we get on? Okay. There's probably more blocks over here somewhere. Yeah. Well. But yeah. I'm big excited. It's a really nice place too, and it's out I don't know if I want to say the exact location, but well, I obviously don't want to say the exact location, but when I visited there last year, I was like, man, it would be really nice if I could just get an apartment here. And then I was just like, I just hardcore manifested that, I guess. I don't know. Like, you know, I really do want an apartment here. Let's do that. So I did it. So it's really cool that I was able to make it happen and it be, I mean, it was a relatively quick process too. I mean, it took maybe a month and a half to do, so it took a little bit extra time because my first application was, I didn't actually get through. So the second application to a different apartment is what actually got me into this apartment. So I did try for something else before, but it was in the same area-ish. So, 'tis all good. Oh, I probably should have brought glass. Oh well, I'll drop this concrete off and then we'll see how far it gets us. I do want glass though to make fish aquarium tanks. Fish tanks, that's what the word is. Fish tank. Also, we need a path so desperately. Yeah. I figured you were Thomas. I'm like, that's just, okay, that's your full last name. Okay. Yeah. I was right. Attita. That's actually a good thing to ask whenever you're not sure, if you're talking to like a language partner or someone who might be able to correct your Japanese. If you say something and you're not sure, それ合ってた? Was that? Did I say that right? Was that correct? 合ってる? Is that right? So, don't ask me what kanji it is because they always write it in kana. But I think it's the kanji for fit. It's like 合計の合. But it's a good little piece of vocab. It's a good little piece of vocab. Very helpful, very common to use. 使うのをおすすめします。はい。I do recommend using it whenever you're talking to a language partner. Alright. We are on our way to the aquarium. Is that a wolf? Nice. There's wolves over there. If everyone wants a pupper. We aren't. We have arrived. The aquarium. Here we are. Let me hit my head on this. Ow. Sleep. And we begin our aquarium aquaticness. How do I make this work? I feel like I want a lot of stairs or something to like represent stands. Oh, look at all these bucketed fish. Let's get some glass going though. Ow. Is this silk touch? We need the not silk touch one. Just dig into the cave here. Oh, is this this cave? Okay. Make a furnace. Okay, this is my fortune one. Oh man, I feel like it's been so long since I played Minecraft. Where can you find a language partner online or just meet in person? You can do both. I mean, especially if you're in like America, I would say online is a really nice bet. Because like for me in America at least, when I started learning Japanese, I didn't talk to a person in person for like 3 years. Just because there was just no people in Connecticut that I could find. So I went with Hello Talk, which is an application on your phone. And you can find language partners there. I mean, everyone wants to be your language partner, basically. So just go on, add your language, and then you can teach your native language while they teach their native language. So you get to speak to a Japanese native. A Japanese native who's learning English gets to speak to you, who English native, and it's a win-win. So that's what I generally recommend. That's what I have done myself, and I've made some cool friends with it too. So it's really nice. I've met a couple people in Fukuoka from it, and I've also met up with someone from Nagoya plenty of times on my various trips here. And yeah, it's just big. It's really cool. It's really worth it. Big worth it. So I'd say give HelloTalk a shot, and then go from there, I'd say. But I mean, I still use HelloTalk sometimes, but like right now, like, I don't know, I'm making friends other ways as well, so. Do I use a fence here? I think I use a fence here. I need a lot more wood, don't I? But yeah, I mean, you're gonna find different ways. Like if you live in Japan, you're gonna find different ways to make a friend here. But especially if you're struggling making a friend because you're in the middle of America and everyone speaks English, I would say just give HelloTalk a try. I recommend that. Look at this fish, it's so cute. Is it black or is it brown? What's the little black? Is it a fugu? Oh. I want to bucket that fish and make it my friend. But first, I'm trying to figure out like what's the general setup I want with this. Cause like we can do stands and stuff. Make this like kind of like a showing area, you know what I mean? So it's HelloTalk, all in one word. Hello space talk. It's an app. You'll be able to find it really. I mean, if you Googled it, or if you searched it with hello no space talk, you'd probably still find it really easy because it's a really popular app. And you can do it. There's all types of languages. And then if you have like the premium option, you can set a couple languages that you're learning. So like right now for me, I have Japanese, Korean, and Spanish set. But I don't really use Korean, Spanish at all. Not anymore, at least. I don't. But eventually I want to get back into both of those languages, but it's not on the priority list while I'm so busy right now. There's way more things that are eating my time. So, hey, wowza, thank you for the sub. How you doing, Lazo? Dude, 6 months? Is that 6 months? That's so crazy. Been going on for a while, hasn't it? That's so crazy. Yeah, thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. Sabusuku arigatou. Arigatou. We're building the aquarium right now. How's everything been going, Wowza? Been doing well? Glad to catch the stream at least a bit. Yeah, I know, right? I feel like we haven't had seen you too much in the stream recently, so it's nice to see you in here again. I mean, I know on Friday we missed stream. Isn't the 6 month emote cute? Is that, yeah, I think it's a, is it a karaoke shark? It looks kind of like the T-shark from like the really small thing that I'm seeing. Man. Oh, I thought he was holding a heart. Oh no, he is holding a heart. You're right. I can't see right now. I can't see. It's too small on my screen. Alas. Alas. The feels one bad eyesight. But, yeah, I hope everything's been doing well. I've been much blocks. Such concrete. Wow. Yeah, I know. Eventually we will have this aquarium built. So what I want this area to be is the stage. And then Gonna have another area be... I don't think I even need to fill in this area, honestly, but hey. I want another area to be like the actual exhibit. And also we need so much concrete, oh my god. I also need a lot more wood for the stairs, but it's all back at my house right now. But like, look at that, there's the dolphins. Like, come on. How do we make the stairs? Also, I tikito place of these. The placement of these is super tikito. 5. That's 4. That's 3. All right. Well, let's do 4. One, two, 3, 4. All right. Yeah, I got pretty busy recently. Doing well. Yeah, hey. I know those feels of being very busy recently. Yeah, hopefully everything has been back to claim my fake mound duties. There it is. There it is. Honestly, when the stream, if a stream gets bigger, when, I don't know what word to say there. If you're down to mod, I'd probably ask you to mod. But right now, since it's so tiny, it's all good for now. Dude. Hype. Yeah. Big hype. Shark hype. We gotta... How do I do this? How do I want to do this? Shark hype. Oh, this is 3? Oh no, what did I do? I don't know how to math, is what I did. Leave it to me to not know how to math. Ah. Alright. Now is it all normal? Okay. So now we can make a ton more of these stairs, which is going to be rough because I don't have any wood now. Okay, what else do we need? We need glass. We need wood. I also need to figure out how I'm going to make seats. What are these seats going to be out of? How do I make seats? I mean, like, I know I can do stairs for seats, but if I have staircases running up these, then it's going to be a little different. Also, I wonder if I should do like a little bit of a wraparound so you can see the bay a little bit more. But also making diagonal things in Minecraft is generally not a good idea. Or it's generally not easy. Oh, yeah. Oh, I just saw that actually, like before stream started. So thank you. Yeah, happy Easter to you as well. I honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I forgot it was Easter because they don't really celebrate it over here. I like the vision. I can get you in Easter if you want to pay me to the end. Pay me to the end best. To the what best? I'm down for that though. I'm big down for that. Alright, let's sweep and then let's go grab more materials. So we're gonna get glass and all that stuff. Also, let's bring our buckets, our fishy buckets. Actually, no, let's keep them here for now. Actually, no, let's let's bring them. We'll dump these fishes off in Noelle's river. Ita. Hai, ikimashou. But yeah, if you wanna, how do you get an elytry? Why can't I ever pronounce that thing? It's where you get elytras. The end busting is basically getting non-renewable resources. Okay. Yeah, I am. Yeah, whatever the cost is, just let me know, and I will be willing to pay that because having an elytra, why can't I say that word? Having one of those would be really nice. Especially because just today we thought of building the Same Tower. So you know how like all the Japanese towns and cities, or the major Japanese cities, they have their respective towers. So you have like Tokyo Tower, you have Kyoto Tower, you have Fukuoka Tower, and having a Same Tower would be really cool. And I think I know exactly where to put it too. But like I need to think of like the materials of what we want to build that out of. So I'm almost thinking like white and blue wool or something. But also glass might be cool. Maybe for like maybe just the top half or something. I don't know. Maybe all of it. Because we want to be able to see out of it, but like it's really nice to, because like, okay, so how Fukuoka Tower is it's all glass and you see this elevator, or you're getting this elevator and you can just see yourself going up everything, and it's really cool. I have to go and take a bunch of pictures, honestly, is what I need to do. Like I have a couple pictures from last year, but they were like for personal tourist photo stuff instead of necessarily like Native Shark content. It's like I want to go there and take good, like really good photos and all that, which would be really fun. Oh god, am I lost? No, okay, we're here. Yeah, but it'd be big hype. Oh, stairs, please, no. But I want to build it right over here. I fell off. But like right on this hill, I think is a good spot to put the tower, because it's kind of right in the middle of everything and you can really get a good view. So that's what I'm thinking right now. So I might mark it off. Oh, hey. Can my horse walk away through here though? I think it can. Oh, life is a struggle. Yeah, let's not have my horse over here. Yeet. Alright. Ah. Yeet. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. I guess jumping from water makes you jump not quite as high. That was a struggle and a half. Oh, let's go drop off. Let's take the subway. Let's take the subway. There's no minecarts. There will be minecarts soon. Toroko. Put this back. Oh, no, come back here. No, come back here. No, come back. No, stop. Let me catch up to you now. What's the point of taking the subway if I can't be on the... There we go. Oh, I'm about to hit this with my... Is that the right station? Oh, crap. What's the right station? I think that was... We overrode our station. Oh, man, this is just like being in Japan. I think this is the right station. Come on, please. Okay. I don't know if that was worth it. Oh, God. All right. Next one. Oh, maybe either work? I don't know. That's so cool. This is such a cool area. It's actually insane how cool this area is. I think maybe both work. I mean, this is a huge area, so probably both work. Nah. I want them all grouped up like they currently are. Yeah. Alright, 8. Oh, about to drown. Puffer fish. Oh, that one will hurt me. Oh, the water's uneven. I'll have to fix that. Boop, doop, 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 doop. Oh, yoink that water. The fact that you have to like fix it by putting a bunch of blocks pains me. Actually, that wasn't that painful of a fix. Did I fix it? There we go. Alright, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Watch out for the Fugu. The Fugu will get me. Sometimes you... Hey man. Fugu need hugs too sometimes. Aw, fishies. Where's the Fugu? Is this the Fugu? Oh, yep, that's the Fugu. Sometimes the Fugu needs hugs too, man. Sometimes you just give the Fugu a hug. But yeah, it feels good. Oh wow, that's a 派手な魚ですね。これ。太陽みたい. It's like the sun. Hug the Fugu. They're like, yo, y'all need to separate a little bit though. Just because I put you down in the same area doesn't mean you need to form a tribe. Oh, there's more Fugu. Yo, there's so many fish here. Okay. Oh, okay. Other people have been working on this area. Ouch! Ow! Stop it. Dude, that thing like attacked full force. Okay, yeah, because I'm like, I did not bring this many fish into this pond by myself. Other people have been filling it up too. Dude, big feels good. Yeah, Noelle's probably been filling up because there's more iron bars here this time. There weren't iron bars here last time. Iron bars are broken for breathing underwater. Did you guys know? Oh hey, a squid. Did we let the squid in? Did we let the squid in? Come here. Oh. No one saw that. Squid. In. In you go. Uh-oh. He's gonna drown. Oh, let me fix this. No one saw that. We have a squid in here now. I wonder if he's gonna despawn. Is he gonna despawn? Can I name tag a squid so he doesn't despawn? I have a feeling the squid's gonna drown himself. Stay out. Stay away from here. Alright. Now that that is accomplished. Oh. Wait. Oh, you can't just like put source blocks here? That's weird. I'm not gonna do that. Alright, well we have a squid. Probably can name tag. Do I want to waste a name tag on a squid? Is that really what I want to do? Do I really want to waste a name tag on a squid? Someone gave me a name tag recently so I could name my skeleton horse or something like that. Or no, my normal horse? Because I name tagged a skeleton horse because I wasn't sure if it would actually despawn or not. Thankfully, it doesn't look like they do. But I do want to give my normal horse a name tag. For when it's just one station away, I feel like going to the train station is actually more effort than doing nothing. Oh, and there's no carts. Alright, whatever. Doesn't squid eat fish? Maybe in real life, but not in Minecraft, hopefully. I don't know, maybe they updated it and then I just killed all of our fish, who knows? It's for science, it's for science. It is for science. Can you name tag a squid? Can we call him Inky? Call him Sumi? Sumi-chan? Alright, let's do it, fine. Sumi-chan. Name tag is in here. Let's go do that. Let's see how it goes. Nafuda Sumi-chan. Sumi-chan. 'tis nighttime. Sumi is the word for ink, by the way. We need... Actually don't know what we need. I don't know how railroads work enough. But we need some system where, I don't know, the trains are always rotating and you can just click on one or something and then maybe it slows down so you can hop on it. I don't know. I don't know how that would be possible. There's no way to slow. There's only a way to speed up, right? But maybe we just don't touch the rails for a while and then, or don't have redstone rails. And then that's like what makes it not, that's what makes it slow down naturally. Or maybe there's like a slight incline and then it slows down and then, yeah, what if we had an incline and then like for a couple blocks, it slows down. You can click on it and then it'll just automatically go. Unpowered rails, slow cars down. Okay, so there is options, huh? I'm definitely a Minecraft noob when it comes to that, so... Oh my god, if Sumi-chan already despawned, I'm gonna cry. Sumi-chan? Sumi-chan? Where's our Sumi-chan? Guys, we might have already lost one. I was trying to think of something to match what you want out of rails. Yeah, I mean, if that works, then that works. I just know there's like... there's a difference in momentum, right? Of using rails and using... Or like, yeah, if you're in a cart, there's a difference in momentum, right? So you have to calculate for that as well. We lost Sumi-chan, by the way. Sumi-chan has disappeared. Makes me sad. Probably a detector rail that depowers the rails for a bit. Oh, maybe something like that. Humu, naruhodo. I don't know what you're talking about. It's like Komi-chan. Komi-san. Where it's like, I understand, and then like you have the manga panel that just points to my face and like doesn't understand. I've seen you post that meme, yeah. Yeah, I understand. Doesn't understand. Basically, whenever someone talks about parallel rails and stuff in Minecraft, it's like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, no, that's nice. Yeah, I can't believe I didn't think of that myself. You know. I don't know what you're talking. What the hell are you talking about? I don't know. Alright, well, now we have a name tag for Sumi-chan, but Sumi-chan ran away, so... Maybe we name one of the Fugu Sumi-chan. Hey, Wowza has joined the game. Come here, Fugu. We're gonna have a Fugu in here named Sumi-chan. You are the chosen Fugu. Sumi-chan. Hey, Nagisa, thank you for the follow. Oh, I'm drowning. We have a Sumi-chan in here now. Inky. That's Inky. Isn't it cute? Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, no drowning. Hi. That was perfectly timed, too. Yeah. Oh, what? Sumi-chan. Sumi-chan. If Sumi-chan is ow. Sumi-chan is not enjoying this. All right. Well, we have an Inky. That's not on a squid. So I'll take it. That's fine. That's fine for now. There's some battles that we win, and some battles we let the squid despawn before we can get a name tag on it. And that's life, isn't it? Oh, why is this so pretty? Piggy. Buta-chan. Why is there Buta-chan here? Buta. God, Noelle, why are you so good at building things? Oh, hey. Enchantment area. I might come here now instead of getting blown up at the other enchantment area. I feel like that's probably a better idea. I've blown that enchantment area up before with the creeper. Because it's open. It's an open area, so it's not safe. So like middle of the day, here I am, I blow up. Because it's the one right here. Right here. Because here I am, I'm just sitting there blowing, and then I hear tss, I'm like, oh, this is a problem. Kaboom. My bones. Alright. Alright, we're not taking the railroad this time. Since this is the station over. You know, I do that in real life sometimes. Like, I've done that before I really know Fukuoka and, like, trains in general and, like, what's actually a good time to use them and all. So I've ridden literally one station over, and it's taken me longer. It takes me more time, and I have to pay for it. And then I still have to walk. Yeah, that area back there is Noelle. Noelle built that area. I love taking train stations one station. Yo, it's so inefficient. Because a lot of times you're still going to have to walk a certain amount. The ultimate lazy move. Yeah, I guess. But I still feel like you walk plenty. You still have to walk a lot. It's like, is it is it a good call? I don't know. Probably not. I would definitely still do it though. It's funny. But like, for example, so like Canal City here. I love Canal City, so I'll go there. 2 diamonds okay for a Elytra price? Yes. I will definitely pay 2 diamonds for that. Arigatou gozaimasu. Oh, should I hang out here? Let me grab my diamonds. Boop. Throw in a shulker box. What the heck is a shulker box? Shulk, like the Smash Brothers character? Let's see who I anger with that statement. The guy from Smash? The guy from Smash? It might take a bit to get. Okay. Hai. Wakarimashita. I shall. Sugar box is a portable chest. That's totally new. Well, new to me. Oh, alright. Glass. We also want glass. Put the filled version in your inventory. Oh. Okay, so it's just basically a backpack then. More or less. Oh, stretching. It's like a backpack you drop and then fill up. Pick back up. Ryoukai itashimashita. We need glass. I think we actually go and farm some more sand. Okay. Yeah, I think we go farm some more sand. We're gonna build some glass. We're gonna make some glass. Build some glass. We're gonna make more glass. And then bring that all over to the aquarium. I was just about to complain about the person who put this cobblestone bridge being here, and then just as I was about to do it, I fell in this corner, and then I realized that they were right all along. Like, cobblestone bridge, ugly. And then I drop off as soon as I'm about to make that statement. But then again, I just told you my thoughts, so I guess I still look just as dumb. Alas. My ankles. Alright. Mining world. Here we come. Yeet. Ah. Ah. These guys not catching fire? The heck? Hi. Okay. Let us. What is going on here? Okay, so these guys don't catch on fire. Is that what this is? Kusatta niku, rotten meat. Kusaru to rot, niku meat. Lawnmowing time. Meow. Oh god. This is so much better than how I had been doing it. Getting an enchantment is so worth. And this is why I like the mining world, because I don't have to worry about making it pretty and keeping it pretty. I just yeet through it all. This is so satisfying, oh my god. I used to not like enchantments because I feel like they made the game too easy. And while they kind of do, this stuff is just pure satisfying, so I'm okay with it. I don't think you can do something more satisfying. What's more satisfying than this? Like, just listen to the sound of all this sand. Oh, hi. Usagi-chan. Usagi-chan tachi. They actually can't escape. I don't think I can lead them through the portal, though, can I? Wait, did I move into my apartment? No, not yet. But that is next week, and I'm so excited. So next week, Tuesday stream probably isn't going to be a thing because I'm going to be, like, setting up. That's, like, my second day in the apartment. So Monday is the Kagiwatashi no Hi. Yeah, hell yeah. So Kagewatashi, so it's the day they're gonna give me the key. Yesterday I paid for everything, so it is pretty much all set there. I need to set up a few things though, like electricity and blah 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 blah. So I need to call a bunch of people today and do that. But yeah, omedetou arigatou gozaimasu. Yes, I'm so excited. My internet will hopefully not be bad. They give me free internet, so I don't have to actually set up anything as far as that goes, but it may or may not be bad, so I may have to end up getting good internet. We'll see how it goes, because I haven't had the chance to test it. You know, like when I did the Nairang, is the inner look, so uchi, and then goran, no rang, goran kudasai toka, no rang. I did see that the internet was connected at the time, but I wasn't able to, you know, like we were just looking, so I didn't test the internet. So I don't know if it's actually good or not, but it is free, which means I'll have internet when I move in at the very least, and then if it's bad, I can upgrade it for however much that would be. So that's exciting. A lot of Japanese partners will give you free internet, which is interesting. I did not expect. Like there was one in like the middle of Hakata that actually was like really good internet. It was like 200 down levels of internet. It's kind of crazy. All right, I think we have a couple pieces of sand now, so we're gonna. I think we have enough sand. Do you think we have enough sand, everyone? But yeah, have Kuroneko, got all my furniture delivery people. Hopefully internet's good. Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying. I need good internet. If you're streaming, you need good internet. So hopefully it'll be good. And yeah, can't hate free internet though. If it's bad, I'm gonna hate it. Hopefully it's not bad and we'll be fine. But if it is, we do have options past that, so it's not really a big deal either way. And I'm good with it. But yes, I am so looking forward to being in my own living space. I've already said this, like, and I'm okay with saying this again, but because that's just kind of, that's the nature of streams. Some people watch early, some people watch late. That's just how it is. But yeah, I am super excited for my own living area. It's my first time doing hitorigurashi. So living completely on my own. So like right now, I mean, I live in the share house, so it's technically not alone, but it technically is alone, so who knows. But it is my first time completely on my own. So I go to my kitchen and I don't see people and stuff like that. Has me very excited. I can't wait, honestly. And then I can have friends over, and then we can play video games until 2 a.m. if I felt like it. If we feel like it. Live life on the edge. Well, that's another thing. Is like, I mean, there's a certain amount of care you need to take to not like go crazy and be really loud for your neighbors. But the amount of level of care is significantly less because of yay, friends video games. I'm saying just because like of just the nature of like with this with the share house, we have bugging neighbors. Yay. We have like a thin door that doesn't do anything for soundproofing, so I can basically hear anything anyone is ever doing. And like right now, like in order to soundproof, like because it's early, right now it's getting normal time, so it's okay for me to make noise now. But especially when it's early, like I have stuff like pressed up against my door, like pillows and like jackets and stuff, just to be sure. And then I try to be really quiet so I don't wake anyone up. But in my own apartment, I can just be that way. I can just be normal and not have to like do these crazy workarounds that are funny. You know what I mean? So it has me excited. There's just so much good that's gonna come from me being in my own space. So yeah, big hype. That is the big hype. And it's really rewarding. It's really rewarding for me because like does this have mending? No. Because I did it really all by myself in Japanese. And it was really cool to see because there's so much stuff that was like, this is some pretty intense language, right? And I'm doing it. And it's in Japanese and I'm fine. And nothing is a problem. And like I'll go with like Chie. And Chie helps, or like Chia like needs to help do paperwork because like work and all that stuff, right? So like Chia has come with me to help do paperwork, but like she hasn't needed to like step in for me and be like, this is what he's saying or whatever. And it's a really rewarding feeling because I've been studying for so long. I think we're coming up on 6 years. I think we're 3 months away from 6 years, guys, of me learning Japanese. So it feels really rewarding. And like the guy would like stop, he's explaining like all the terms of living in the apartment, and he's like, all right, be sure to stop me if something doesn't make sense. And then like he'll explain like this giant chunk of stuff at a pretty fast pace, like normal to fast pace. And he'll stop me and is like, you understand this, right? You good? Like somehow yes. So it's just such a rewarding feeling. So that, and I mean, that's what gets me so excited about Native Shark, because like I've experienced my progress through Native Shark. I started with Nihongo Shark, and then like now Native Shark and like phase 2 stuff is teaching me a bunch of stuff, and I already learned phase 1 stuff, like how to sound more natural from phase 1. And yeah, 6 years, right? 6 years is kind of crazy. Time really goes fast. Role model. I don't know about role model. Satisfying. It is very satisfying. But yeah, I mean, really, I want to be time when I grow up. Why wasn't please? This is funny. You wanna be. Some kids want to be a firefighter. Some kids want to be a doctor. Some kids want to be a Thai. That's funny. Yeah, honestly though, like just be consistent in your studies, and then eventually you're just, especially if you're using Native Shark, because you actually learn how people talk. It's gonna be, you're gonna get to the level I'm at a much quicker pace, I feel like, and with much fewer gaps. Because like when I studied, you know, my studies, it was NS, but it was also video games, right? So the thing about that is I like had gaps in my studies, so like I didn't listen enough because I'm reading all my Japanese exposure, right, with the video games. And then yeah, I mean, I wasn't using it enough. Using it, I mean, Native Shark, we encourage people to use it, but like Native Shark, this platform itself doesn't encourage people to use it. Doesn't like, and so like there is some extra improvements we still want to work on. But like having Native Shark to help guide you through it all, it's just so nice. Tai. Yo, I have this one friend, and we just make puns all the time, and it's the best. It is the best. So we were making puns with like necktie and all that stuff. Oh, I can't think of it right now what exactly it was, but 10 out of 10 puns. I found a friend who loves Dajare just as much as I do in Japan. And they're a native, so are you calling me your friend? Wow, so what? Wow, so you do love the Dajare, don't you? Wow, so you understand Dajare on a level that I respect highly. But I'm talking about a native friend over here, specifically in this specific instance. But I love your appreciation for Dajare too. I didn't expect to find a native that is also this appreciative of Dajare as much as we are. Wowza. Where the heck is that cow? There was a cow that got out. Oh. Did it not? Am I just seeing things? Sure, fine, whatever. Wowza, I'm sorry. Neither of us are natives. I'm sorry to break this news to you. Flattery helps the pain. Pain pickle. I'm sorry to break this to you, Wowza. Neither of us are natives. Is there leather? Or weather. Is there leather? I want to be just like a role model tile, though I might be old. Oh my god. That's funny. I don't know what to do with compliments like that. I don't know how to react to them. I'm gonna be honest. So thanks I guess. I don't know how to react to them. I'm just trying to live my life. And I guess people look up to that. I don't know. I mean, I do have to acknowledge that I have done a lot of things in my life recently with Japanese and whatnot. Like, I mean, I learned the language. I moved to the country. I'm making real friendships here. It's really nice. And then like I'm doing a job that I love. Like look at me. I'm on Minecraft on stream talking about it with fellow students. Like come on. What's actually better than that? Hey, hello. Ohayou gozaimasu. How we doing? Jonas. I'm going to pronounce the first name wrong, so that's why I said Jonas. I'm sorry. You know, like I have done a lot of things and it's really exciting to have lived through it all, really. And then like be able to share that with everyone. It's really rewarding. So don't give up learning Japanese. If it's really what you want to do, don't let anyone else tell you that you can't do it. You know? Like, I had plenty of people in my life who were like, no, you shouldn't learn Japanese. What a waste of time. Bro, look at me right now. You know? Just literally look at me. I'm doing the things that I like. So, if learning Japanese is what you like, don't let anyone tell you that you shouldn't do it. Found an Elytra. Elytra? Eritoria. Eritoria. Hype. That's big hype. We need wood. Eritoria. 5 diamonds in chest. Ooh. Pog. Itadakimasu. So when you're... Oh, can I actually make bookcases with 2 different types? Oh, sweet. Oh, need more wood. Hai. これを。はい。So what gamers rise up. What I've seen game streamers do when they get like an item or something that they like, let's say itadaki. So like if they get a kill, itadaki or something like that, or if they get those diamonds from that chest, let's say itadaki, oh itadaki, toka. So it's like more gamery terminology wise. Fill up our library here. This leads to the outside? No, it doesn't. That leads to the outside. Okay. This is actually good because I want bookshelves here. This leads to the outside? Nope. I want bookshelves. Bookshelf. Ah! Rip all the wood. The fact that bookshelves drop wood when you break them, or drop just the book and you lose all that wood, makes me the big sad. And fill this up. I need more of this over here. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in this chest. Crap. Beep. Well, I guess we can leave this like that. Oh, there's actually so much wood in this chest. I should have just grabbed stuff from here. Whatever. Rantang. Boop. Oh. Then oak. Oak. Nope. Oak. Not Shirakaba. Hi. I guess we can do the same thing over here. Okay. Have this open. We can alternate. Yay. I need to figure out what to do with the roof though. I'm not quite sure. Or like the ceiling. Oh, I need a chandelier. I need to figure out how to make a chandelier that doesn't look like garbage. I think fence posts might do it. Fence posts and then nantan. Also, let's grab some more wooden planks so we can actually build something. Alright, we go up here. Oh, it would be... Oh no, it's gonna be off somehow unless we combine. Oh, it's gonna look so bad if we combine. No, it's gonna be off. It's gonna be off center. Oh no, how do we do this? It can't be off center. Oh, it's gonna look so bad that way though. What do we do? How do you guys deal with stuff like this in Minecraft? It's super off-center. Minecraft is hard. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise as well. See how that looks. If it looks gross and off-center, then we'll have to figure out some other fix for it. It's gonna drive me insane. But it's not the worst. So I guess we can leave it for now. Oh, it's so off-center. Oh well. Wait, did stream crash? The heck? No, we're good, right? Okay. Actually, looking at the time, it's probably time to wrap it up, honestly. Let's put a torch here. Yeah, honestly, I think that's probably a good stopping point. I don't know, I feel like it's probably a good stopping point. I have to go edit Laid Back Japanese. Oh, okay, you can hear me good. I kind of have to go edit. Oh, I forgot about this, actually. This is connected, isn't it? Did I actually connect this? I think I can just keep digging and hey, forgot about that. Drop your L. Yeah, I have 2 diamonds in the chest up in my main room, so you can just grab those for there. Over in this chest here. So boom. Feel free to swap them out. Appreciate your help. Thank you. But yeah, I think it's about time to wrap up stream. Gotta edit Laid Back Japanese podcast and make sure that goes out today, and so many other things as well. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Was fun as usual. Lots of cool conversations. So yes, I shall see you all on Friday, my Friday. So Friday, Japanese Standard Time at 6 a.m. And hopefully it'll be all good. And then we'll be taking a break from stream next Tuesday, probably just so I can move. So thanks for streaming. Yeah, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for listening, chatting, all that. So, arigatou gozaimasu. Osewa ni natte masu. All right. I shall see everyone.